Okay, welcome and hello. We are unboxing this made in Japan SG copy by Aria. This box is the U-Haul lamp box, which is a bit concerning for a guitar box, but the box was in pretty good shape, so we're just making sure that you see exactly what I see when this thing pops out of here. The audio from the original video is gone, so I'm overdubbing this. But here you see this guitar is in adequate but rough shape, I would call it. It's very dirty. It's got a lot of bumps and bruises and dings and dents. But there it is. So let's get it on the table. All right. Let's get these nasty, dirty old strings off first of all. Oh, they're wound tight. Nasty. Okay. This headstock is a mess. Look at this. Good Lord. Man, what a disaster. These tuners are for the birds too. They're gonna have to go. Oh man, what a nightmare. There we go. Jesus. Ugh. You know, string it through twice, right? I can't believe how dirty this guitar is. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, people that string the string through twice should be punished somehow, because there's absolutely no point in doing that. Alright, let me get these in the garbage before I get tetanus. Those are really rusty, nasty strings. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but this neck pickup has actually been nailed in place. So I have to work on getting those out and seeing what's underneath. It looks like a Dimarzio Super Distortion, but I'm not so sure. We'll find out here. Oh, okay. Well, short work. Yeah, I don't know the genius that put that together. Oh man. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Hopefully those threads are still intact, but I have my doubts. It is a Dimarzio Super Distortion. Oldie but a goodie. So this almost makes this guitar worth the purchase price. It was $300. It's not bad considering. This is plastic. Odd chrome looking cover that's actually plastic. You can see it's worn down there. Yeah, hopefully the Super Distortion actually works. We'll find out. You got these coffee mugs that Freeman got for the band, which is out on YouTube right now. The frets are pretty low, but not super worn out. All right. Okay. Those are plastic saddles. I think I'm going to put that in my ultrasonic cleaner. I think I'll try that ultrasonic cleaner out for that. It's supposed to work great for those kinds of things. Well, that is grimed on. That is a lot of buildup. This thing was probably sitting outside in a barn or something. There's no point in keeping these electronics. Well, I'll take a look at the pots, I guess, if they're not in awful shape. I'll probably put that Super Distortion in the bridge position. I'm not being super careful with this for obvious reasons, right? It's pretty scratched, worn, and beaten. I don't think it's gonna mind those marks. That's a lot of dust buildup. You know, I should take all this shit out. Interesting posts. Yeah, not bad. Well, these pots might be salvageable. Just not counting on it, you know. Let's take a look at this control cavity. Can't believe that Super Distortion was nailed in. It's a real punk rock move there, though. Hopefully this was some kind of cool punk rock guitar. The screw seems a little long. Yeah. Rusty anyway. Alright, what do we got going on in here? Back's not bad. It's just pretty well played. Okay. Interesting white-black pick guard there. And, I mean, oh, there is an input jack. It's just hanging there. A lot of black tape in there. I don't know how well you can see that. It's not pretty. So, we will just cut these. Yeah, that's speaker wire there. That's probably not going to be. I got a bunch of those. That's probably garbage. Here's one of the pickup wires. It's also got speaker wire attached to it with old black tape. Yeah. Okay. Here's one. Well, one of them is. No. Well, what are these pots? Can't make out what they say. They've got some print on them. We will take an ohm meter to this and see what the impedance is on those. Keep an eye on my wireless microphone power level because it's getting low, and I might have to pause the video to resume that. I'm gonna go get the multimeter. One sec. The greatest adventure. Okay. All right. I'm back. I got the ohm meter. Let's see what we got here. Hope for the best. That's 3.2K. That's awfully weak. Hopefully that's not the Super Distortion. I fear that it is. And that would indicate it's got a bad coil, probably. Yeah, 3.2K on that one. Alright. That's this one. I really should desolder it, but we'll just do this for now. And that is 2.4K, so not too good on either of those. They should be between 6 and 15 or something. So not looking too good for the pickups. Yeah, that's the Dimarzio, sadly. Is that 4-conductor? Probably not. If it is, there's still hope. Let's take a look. This is an oldie. All right. It is 4-conductor, so there's probably hope. They probably just had it wired wrong, so we'll address that. We'll address that shortly. In the meantime, this thing, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's cut that out of there for now. I don't think that pickup is going to be a keeper, honestly. I've never seen this silver paint on a pickup to make it look like a metal cover before. Nondescript, filthy pickup ring. Well, let's see if this is for conductor as well. Nope. That is a 2-conductor pickup. Maybe it's the original that was in this thing. I do not know. But we're going to measure it with this clean wire and see if it is in fact low. Just to see, right? Alright, that'll be good enough to measure. It's coming up at 5K. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I do have a ton of pickups. I got a lot of options in the pickup department, so no big deal, but it might be nice to have that in there for original character or something. Alright. This thing is dirty. So let's start with my favorite cleaner in the world. Formula 409. Don't worry, kids. It'll be fine. So dirty. So filthy. Ugh. But I like bringing guitars like this back from the dead, or almost dead. It's satisfying to me to bring something like this back into pretty fair working condition. Let's see if we can get there. I don't see why it wouldn't. He said the neck seems straight. I haven't looked at that. You know, you should really use some polish or some non-abrasive cleaner, but this isn't gonna hurt it any. And it's cleaning up okay. Not too bad. Yeah, I guess it's cherry. Oh, this headstock. Let you see this. It's not too good. As you can see now, this Aria, or Aria, gold paint looks pretty sharp underneath all that nastiness. I'm not going to bother with these tuners. They are shite. I'm out of paper towels too. I've still got a string on there, I can tell. That B string is yeah, That ain't bad. Sure, the fretboard is completely filthy too. Might as well give that a quick wipe down. Let's get that started. I will clean that off with some naphtha and give it some oil and clean these frets up a little. All right, another one's over for the body. I'll do the back. Yeah, how about that? Just a lot of grunge, a lot of filth, but it's cleaning up pretty nicely, actually. Not too bad. I'm telling you, Formula 409, kids. Professional strength. All right, yeah, that is not bad at all. Cleaned up better than I thought it would. Some extra grunge on that pick guard, which is in good shape, surprisingly. Does have some chips in it. Can touch that up with some maroon nail polish or something. Yeah, it's really not bad. It's definitely got some finish checking in the paint. Okay, this is going to be part one, I think, because it's going to be a bit of work to get the electronics together and the hardware where it needs to be. So I will get this cleaned up. This is this was the base plate for that Dimarzio. And we will probably get some new potentiometers. I can't imagine those potentiometers in very good shape considering how filthy it was all around. So, oh, somebody's engraved something in here. H728049446. Is that their social security number? Maybe we can commit some fraud on their behalf. So yeah, there's some cracks in the paint. Probably for some weather. I really do think this was stored outside. Maybe a garage or a barn or a shed or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's not a bad beginning. I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged. It feels pretty good too. I think that's cherry. It's very dark cherry in any case. All right, well, the next step will be getting this thing functioning electronically, and we'll get some kind of sound test going and see if we can make this thing the beast that it once was. Made in Japan, Aria SG. Thanks for tuning in. So we're going to pop these parts, the bridge and the tailpiece, into the ultrasonic cleaner. I've never used this before. It's a Brookstone I got off eBay quite a while ago. Put hot water and some Dawn dish soap in there, and let me tell you, it really did the trick, especially on that bridge. You remember how dirty and grimy that thing was before. And about 10 minutes later, I guess, popped it out, and look at the results. That is fantastic. Those things really work. I definitely recommend them. Yeah, thumbs up to that. And the bridge, it's very lightweight and plated. It's okay. And these didn't go in as long. I added them later, but it did a good job. It's not going to get the rust off, but it gets the majority of dirt and grime off everything. And in between things that you need to use a toothbrush or something for. I put the screws in there too. Again, it's not going to remove rust, but it does a pretty dang good job getting things clean and getting in between the crevices and things. And yeah, I'm a fan of this ultrasonic cleaner here. I got it mostly for watch parts. I dabble in watches as well as guitars. I've got a lot of hobbies, you know. But yeah, there it is, and it worked pretty good. We had to put toothpicks and glue into the old pickup ring holders because they were not lining up with the ring I have. So there you have it for now. This is part 1 of 2. It's already getting kind of lengthy for my typical videos, but we'll have a part 2 with the electronics and further finish work and cleaning it up. Till then, take care of yourselves. Thanks.